Just to go backwards in time a little bit. So you have the amulet that you guys found in the well. It is not glowing. The witch took a look at it, found that it was pretty much mundane, and after passing it around town, you guys decided to grab it, and you're taking it with you and trying to get it appraised or figure out what it is or where it's from. That sort of thing. Now, is there anything anybody wanted to do in town during the week?
I mean, apart from drinking, which I think was implied with my character, not much.
Yeah, it said drinking, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so it cost you guys 1 gold piece each to stay in town.
Okay.
Okay, so one night, when where am I? Okay, so yeah, you guys see Lady Sebastian. She comes in to the tavern. Turn off notifications for 1 people. Okay, that's fine. I'll figure that out later, Cassie. Okay. So Lady Sebastian walks in, and she sits down at your table. She says, "Oh, well, it appears that my father, Duke Sebastian of Hintercliff Territories, graciously requests your audience at his estate. Blah, 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 noble deed, blah, 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 glorious victory." She's reading off of a list, by the way, a letter, by the way. Glorious victory, blah, 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 and so on and so forth. Personally, I think it's all ludicrous. I mean, it was... all you guys did was poke out a little bird's eye. It was nothing special. Anyway, his summons cannot be ignored, and I am to escort you on your travels to his estate. If you're looking for further compensation, then it would be best if you came with me.
I mean, can we really say no?
Well, if you want more money, then, you know.
Then
What kind of compensation? What kind?
gold coins. Gold coins, Eleanor.
You asked for
Well,
more
you never
compensation.
know, like, you could get like a really cute animal in exchange, or a really cool book.
My father is primarily a proprietor of apples and vegetables.
Ooh, see, apples are really good.
If you wish
I
to be
really wanted to just put you in your place. I didn't really want more money.
Well, see, my buddy Bilge here obviously has no self-preservation. I do want more money, so I will be going.
I
Money isn't
actually am
everything.
interested in going to the city.
Which
Yeah,
we
I
can
don't have
do
that preference.
after we get more money.
just to show you guys where the village is. So, you guys are in Goldfield right now. And the Sebastian estate is further south, so it's actually pretty much far away from
Lake Town.
yeah, Lake Town and all the other places. So you're going further away. But it means more money.
I like money a lot. But
We
like they
take a vote.
specifically they specifically requested our presence. So I feel like there might be something a little more than that. Like
She turns to you and she says, "It would be a bad idea to turn down a duke's summons."
and I hate that idea. So I say it would be fruitful for us as a unit if we respected the demands of the Sebastians.
Oh, we're a unit now.
We're not going to survive long on 100 pieces of gold for 4 people. So,
Yeah, that too. For playing the long game, this would be a good idea. And yes, we're a unit. We're a team. Do you not want to be on a team with us, Bilge? Do you
You can feel Vilda's eyes just like very slowly look at each of you.
I'm taking that as a yes. Build likes us, so going to the estate.
I mean, you guys are pretty cool, and I'd like to hang out with you some more. But just because they're royalty doesn't mean you have to listen to them.
I just want money, personally.
I feel like this will bite me in the ass if I don't. I just have a sinking sense in the pit of my stomach, so that's 2 for the estate. Possibly 2.5.
She just wants to talk to us?
The Duke has summoned you, and it was probably in regards to my request to him that you are seeking more compensation.
Oh. So they want to hire us?
Well, it sounds like he's going to award you something for your noble deeds to the town, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I don't remember exactly how he phrased it, but it was something to the glorious victory against a tyrant of the forests, blah, 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 and destroying a natural disaster and causing blah, 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 something. I don't know.
And think about this, Eleanor. It's another adventure, and you like the last adventure.
That's true. I do like adventures, but I don't like, ceremonies and stuff.
It's true. At least we knew what we were getting into with this one.
I'm sure. Come on, guys. It's bureaucracy. All you gotta do is stand there, look pretty, do your yes sirs and your no sirs, and then we'll be on our way, right, Lady Sebastian? I'm sure.
This one knows how to play the game. I can appreciate that.
If we don't like it, and she kind of like raises her hand. If we don't like it, can we leave?
You're free to leave whenever you'd like.
We're not prisoners. We'll be okay.
We're not.
So they imprisoned us for
You
taking
don't
care of
kill a
problems.
family dog or throw up on someone's shoes. We should.
Okay, if it gets boring, then I don't want to stay.
All right. I think we can do that. So, I say that's 3 for the estate. Come on, Bilge. I know you like gold pieces. And I'm giving
This is true.
him like I'm giving him like a big old smile, like, come on, buddy.
I friendly shoulder checker, which is probably doesn't feel very friendly. But and then I get up and head towards the door.
I think that's 4 for the estate.
Okay.
So I feel like we should all start making our way.
Well, I have your things ready, and I will meet you outside the tavern in the morning. And she briskly gets up and heads back to the manor.
Having gotten up and heading towards the door, Bilge finds something to pretend he was getting up for.
Yeah, you're staying in the tavern. I don't know where you're going.
Roll to convince. Roll to convince the team.
Can I insight check him? Does he really know what he's doing?
So we're just.
Hold on, let me see.
Do we need to roll for insight?
Yeah, I'm trying to see what I roll for that.
Hold on, give you a second.
Cool.
Not convinced. Hold up.
Yeah, you know what's going on. You could tell he's messing around, and or he wasn't thinking correctly. Yeah,
Damn it! I got played.
Yeah, you're confident that he definitely knows where he's going.
He definitely. Philip knows what he's doing. I trust him.
I just have his back and I just wave and say, yeah. Convincingly. I try to convincingly have his back.
I tried to convince him he had his back. So I have to roll for insight to do it. Okay. I think.
All right, so
That is-
So you guys get your stuff ready, and in the morning there's a cart, and it's like a big carriage, enough for a bunch of people. Let's see how many are going to be going. 1, 2, 3, enough for 6 people. And Lady Sebastian is wearing a traveling cloak and very
What kind of
fancy.
fabric is it made out of?
Hmm?
What kind of fabric is the cloak made out of?
Oilcloth. It's
that- Bougie.
it's like canvas. No, it's not at all. It's like canvas that's been coated with like linseed and other things to make it waterproof. Underneath it, you can tell she's wearing like a corset with like fine fabric and things like that on it. And she has a rapier on her hilt. And she's carrying a lot of luggage. It's all matching. Various sizes, hat boxes, and everything.
Oh yeah, she bougie.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you definitely get the feeling that she is she tries to keep up with fashion, and that's pretty much what she's been grown up to care about. Also in the cart is a bard-looking dude. He's not driving it. The carriage driver is just a gruff old guy. He doesn't seem to want to talk too much. But inside the cart is a guy who pops out and immediately just says, "Oh, Lady Sebastian, how good it is to see you again." She rolls her eyes, tries to ignore him. You can tell this guy's got swagger, but it's like sketchy at best. And he starts tossing everything onto the top of the carriage. All your belongings, your backpacks, traveling cloaks. And he seems anxious to get along, to get moving.
Oh, are we supposed to go now?
Yes.
Yeah, we're all leaving now. Or you guys are all leaving now. I'm leaving too.
Oh,
Man.
oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that seems sketchier. Let's go.
Yeah, you can tell he's definitely like sizing you guys up, like trying to figure out who might have the I don't know. He's giving you looks like, I don't know. He's being a little creepy. I'll put it that way.
Can I?
Is there something on my face? Like I ask him, like straight up, like.
Oh no, your face is lovely, my dear.
Well, at least you have good taste.
Whenever he looks at me, I don't break eye contact until he looks away.
He looks at you and he just goes, you seem like a half-orc who needs a good song. I happen to be quite the bard, actually.
A song.
Oh, my
Oh,
dear,
love-
do you are you purveyor of the musical arts?
Oh, why? Of course I am. I love music.
Well, that's fantastic. Perhaps we'll have a joyous journey, and we'll sing many songs and tell many tales.
We can totally jam.
That's great. I like jamming, and he kind of gives you like a little wink.
I don't know what that means.
I know what that means, and I return the wink.
So glad our buddy Bill is on this trip with us.
He just clears his throat and like pretends like he didn't see anything.
I kind of scoff and like roll my eyes at him.
And then all Esbel does is kind of get his eye contact and then grab and just kind of put her hand on one of her blades, or one of her daggers, and just kind of walks away.
So are you guys hopping in the cart and getting going?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you're all crammed in this cart. You could
Adventure.
barely fit all 6 people. What are we doing for
Getting close, guys.
What are we doing for seating arrangement? Let's do like 2 rows of 3.
Okay, so this carriage is like kind of like bus seats, or are the seats facing each other?
They're facing each other. This is like horse and buggy.
All right, then I stick out my legs and put my feet on whoever's sitting across me. Y'all can pick who gets to be the lucky person that gets Temerity's feet
Let-
on the.
Let's say that's Esfel.
Yes. Perfect.
And Isabel just kind of like looks at you and just kind of looks out the general opening window thing.
It's like you're looking into the camera as if she were in the office.
Yes.
I'm watching that right now. It's a great show.
And let's say that Bluebell is in the middle seat in between, let's say, Temerity and Bilge. And
Yes.
he stretches his arms out and puts his arms around both you guys. You know, like that move you do at movies.
Yeah. Just both. He's putting the move
Wait,
on both
about
of us
around who?
simultaneously.
Which two?
Temerity and
Bilge.
Bilge.
Okay.
This is good. I like this
So as the cart bumps
Prime
along,
Minister.
Lady Sebastian turns to you guys and says, Bluebell here is well known across the land for being infamous in many of his things. I would suggest that none of you listen to a single thing that he says. His silver tongue will get you all in trouble. So ignore him and don't listen to anything he says. And
How about we meet in the middle? I'll listen to either of you two.
How can he talk with a silver tongue?
Oh, good lord.
So do you have any redeeming qualities?
oh,
And-
I am.
At least he has a pretty face.
I have many qualities that everyone finds enjoyable. I am great at singing. I'm fantastic at getting into trouble. But one man's trouble is another man's profit.
And we do like profit, but
I'm also friends with many well-known sorcerers, sorceresses, and even a particular valiant, a knight, someone who battles the dark forces of this world.
Really?
I'm sure Fred
friend is in quotation marks here. Friend as in someone not trying to actively kill me at this moment, but if given the chance would probably strangle me in my sleep. Am I close?
Or friends, as in you have blackmail.
No.
This
This particular valiant is actually one of my good friends. We travel around the land, and I sing stories and write tales about his particular adventures that I happen to be privy to. Other people I would not consider. They would not consider me a friend, but I would consider them great friends.
And
kind
would you
of
say he's saved a lot of people? Done a lot of good things?
That all depends on perspective.
Sounds like he pillages, committed many a murder. From the way you're phrasing that.
Oh, I never murder. I'm not that low. But saving one person is sometimes considered to be not exactly legal.
But is it the right thing to do?
I always do the right thing.
Well, that's
Especially,
fine.
Right thing.
You always do the right thing that you consider right.
Yeah.
yeah, Lady Sebastian
Morality
says,
seems to be relative in this conversation we're having.
Lady Sebastian kind of leans in and says, oh, it's always the right thing for him.
Tea.
Okay, why don't we have everybody roll initiative?
Oh, should I read?
I'm
Wait,
just
what?
humming to myself.
Roll initiative. Time to roll initiative.
Oh,
The humming
damn.
made me super alert. Oh, on my game. I'm on my game.
All right, sorry.
That's what I'm thinking right now.
God damn it, Bill.
Gotta get my dice.
Hmm?
That's not bad. Almost.
2 seconds here. Okay. So,
The clattering of dice.
the carriage driver stops the carriage abruptly and says, "Oh, we gotta stop here. There's goblins."
Goblins.
That's not good.
And you hear some banging on the outside of the carriage, and the horses start neighing, and the carriage driver is cracking his whip at him. So what's the plan here? You guys gonna hop out and fight him?
First off, explain to me what
Nice.
ammunition.
It's your
Where
order.
would you fight?
Oh right, okay, I totally okay.
That's why it's based on dexterity, because you're like super alert. You know?
Okay.
I assume we should go out there and fight them.
No, absolutely not.
What? And let them just destroy the carriage and our ride?
Let them destroy us. It doesn't matter if we have a ride if they kill us.
I get out of the carriage and I
mean,
are they close by?
how close
Yeah,
are they? Yeah.
They're right up against it.
Straight up,
Alright,
I feel like if they destroy the ride, they're gonna kill us.
I get out and say, "Hey, you guys, don't do that. That's bad."
He's gonna take a swing at you. You pop out, and he's gonna take a swing. So let's see.
Start fighting kids.
Oh, he misses.
Yeah, that's right. Don't try to hit me.
Let me just get the order here. And then, who has a higher dexterity, Temerity or Esfel?
I think Asfel does.
Okay.
So it's still say 2, right? That's why she has a 2.
Yeah.
Or higher too.
Yeah, it's Asfel.
Okay.
Wait a second.
And then,
As well, because she's the rogue.
okay, so it's going to go. If everybody pops out, they can successfully jump out and start battling. It's going to go Eleanor, and then the Goblin Chief, and then the Goblin with a club, and then Esfel, then Temerity, then Bilge, and then a Goblin with a scimitar, and then a Goblin with a short bow.
Sorry, are we supposed to be seeing these guys or?
Yeah, they're picking a fight with you. They stopped the cart in order
Oh
to
no,
see
I
you.
meant in
my
roll
dude.
20.
Oh, hang on.
Put it.
I'm not really a big fan of doing like grid combat, especially when it's something like, you're out in the field.
And they're all close, right?
Well, it's
Yeah.
only those two, right?
It's 4.
No, there's like 4.
So
Oh, they're cute.
That's okay. As long as you can visualize it in your head, then I think we're okay.
yeah, this is a very simple battle. I'm not gonna diagram it right now. No energy.
Yeah.
Wow, they look like they jumped out of Mad Max.
So,
That's what's playing in the background. Like rough.
Okay, so first is going to be Eleanor. What's your move?
The one who looks most tough to me, I'm gonna use Dissonant Whispers on him.
Okay, so that would be the chief.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say, Whisper, don't hurt us. So they have to make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, they take 3d6 damage, and they move as far away from me as possible, as their speed allows.
Okay. And you said that was a wisdom?
Yep.
Okay.
And my DC is a 13.
Okay. Well, he succeeded.
Okay.
Ah.
Ooh. On a successful save, he takes half as much damage, and he doesn't move away.
Okay,
So-
and how much damage was it? What was the damage again?
3d6, right?
3d6.
Okay. Oops. Okay.
But it only takes half of that. So 14, half
Seven.
is 7.
Okay. 7 will. He takes a good chunk. He starts bleeding from the ears, but he's still standing.
Darn it.
And next is going to be that chief. He is going to swing at you guys. Let's say he swings at. That's going to be Temerity.
Oh, what's up?
And he's going to swing at you with a scimitar.
Oh, shit. My AC is only 12. So,
Oof, big chunk.
chunk.
And what is your... I'm going to look at your character sheet right now. I don't want to go too crazy on these guys.
Sorry, probably.
Oh, I didn't put in my new health. Or no, I did. Never
Yeah.
mind.
So that's -7. So I have 10 hit points.
Okay. Well, it's funny that Eleanor, you used a picture that I have as one of my other characters from the last D&D campaign.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, we never actually got to encounter.
Oh wow. I just typed in. Well, I guess it's. Y'all don't know exactly what I typed in, but.
Okay. So next is going to be the goblin with the club, and he's going to attack Bilge with the club. Nope, I don't want to do that. Hang on. Where's my goblin? I spent all this time programming these enemies, and I keep forgetting to...
Died. It's okay. Rest in peace.
Okay. So goblin swings a club for 7 AC. That doesn't hit, right?
For who?
For Bilge.
No, I just forgot my armor today.
Okay, so that bounces off your armor, and you take no damage. And next is going to be Esfel.
Okay. Can I roll to intimidate?
Sure. Which one are you going to intimidate? There's 4 of them.
The chief.
There are 4.
So,
There's 4 of them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep. So I'll roll to intimidate the chief.
Okay.
Click that, I think.
That'll do it. So he is successfully intimidated, and he starts shaking in his boots. Bleeding from the ears, shaking in his boots. I'll put these guys back up. I like looking at these guys. Okay, next is Temerity.
I'm gonna get my bow staff, and I'm gonna hit the chief since he has a chunk taken out of him.
Okay. 10 does not hit.
Just having a shit day, huh? Bad rolls.
It thuds in the ground underneath him, and dust flies up, but he's perfectly fine. Next is Bilge.
I'm gonna retaliate against the one that hit me.
Okay, that would be the club guy. That does hit. So you cleave him in half. They're short little guys, so it's like you just chopped a log in half.
Oh,
and
jeez.
its guts start flying everywhere, and one of the goblins in the background goes, "Oh my god!" But they're all.
I'm gonna make sure to like reel back with my axe and try to splash his blood. And then I'm gonna run forward and like get into like contact with the next nearest one.
Okay.
Village, if you get blood on my robes, I won't forgive you. I'm just saying. These are so
I look as I'm running forward. I roll my eyes.
All right. So the next one to attack is going to be the scimitar guy, and he is going to attack. That is Espel. So he's going to attack Espel with the scimitar. Oh, 21. Does that hit?
They're rolling great.
Let's see, arm class. Yeah, so that hits.
Yep.
And you take 6.
So then my armor's just down to 6.
No, that's a hit.
Yep. Yeah, you take 6 hit points. So you're down to 9. And next is going to be Shortbow guy. And he's going to attack. He's going to attack Temerity.
Good fucking God.
Could we say that I was running towards the short bow guy? Try to get in the way?
Sure. But he can still kind of like shoot around you because you're not quite. You haven't closed the distance just quite yet. Well, he's going to be aiming for Temerity, and let's say that like you're running while he's aiming. Oh, brother.
Ah!
All right, you got an arrow sticking out of you now.
Beautiful. I'm at 2 hit points. It's fun.
All right, and then next.
I kind of like go like, God damn it. And I look there. I'm bleeding quite profusely.
Oh no.
Oh, you know who I haven't. You know who I haven't had enter the battle? Lady Sebastian.
Oh.
Let's say that she.
Are they gonna
Sorry.
help us? Come on, buddies.
Lady Sebastian rushes in.
So yeah, she rushes out. She's like, "Oh, sorry. My sword was stuck in the carriage. I couldn't pull it out." And where's her sheet?
Don't fight the carriage. Fight them.
Yes, we
And-
seem to be in a bit of predicament.
She's going to attack
Small
the
one, though,
scimitar
small.
guy with her rapier. She definitely. She hits just barely. Oh wait, no, sorry, that doesn't hit. Never mind. So she tries to poke the scimitar guy and misses, like goes between his legs. So next is going to be Eleanor.
Is Mr. Blue gonna help us?
Bluebell is not around. You're not quite sure where he is.
Huh, of course.
All right.
But you do hear a really jaunty tune being played.
Okay, I'm gonna do an action, and I'm gonna do my bonus action as well. So for my action, I'm going to heal Temerity with healing word. Find that real quick. Does that pop up? Cast at what level? Okay.
There you go.
So I
There
get
you
5
go.
then.
You heal have 5 pip points. And then for my bonus, I'm going to inspire Bilge and just say attack the goblin because we're trying to fight them. I don't know. I'll think of something better to say. Beat them up because they suck. Please.
Please.
And so you get 1d6
Not
inspiration.
vigorous. Not vigorous.
You know how you can use it and stuff since you bard. So
And there's even more. There's like a music swell coming from the cart. All right. Next is going to let's see. Oh, Chief is still alive. Okay. So Chief is going to attack with his scimitar, and he's going to attack Espel. Oh no, sorry. Hang on. Yes, Espel. And scimitar. 17. Does that
I
hit?
need that mic.
Actually, wait. Hang on. Never mind. It was actually Bilge. Sorry. Number 3 is
Whoops.
Bilge.
That
Whoop.
does not hit.
That does not hit. Okay, cool.
You're so tough and strong, bro.
Damn.
It's nice that I can roll a d4 because we only have 4 people, but it doesn't help that I'm looking at everybody's
Okay.
names at the bottom of the screen, and there's my name is first. Okay, club guy is dead, so it moves to Espel.
So who's left? There's 3 left, or
It's
There's
Chief and
3
the
left,
2.
yeah.
okay. So I decide to. That's a bad idea. Might. I guess I'm using my short sword against not the chief. I'm trying to think of the other 2 that we have.
There's a guy with a scimitar and there's a guy with a short bow.
Scimitar. We're attacking scimitar with my short sword.
Okay.
So roll, and then click that button.
I assume that is.
God damn it!
God.
Well, it does hit, and it
At least
does.
you're hitting them.
It
Yeah.
does do damage. Okay.
Let's just say every time I swear, Esbel is actually swearing.
Yeah, every time Temerity swears, she's actually swearing.
Speaking of
make that
temerity,
clear.
she is next.
I'll say bad words a lot.
I'm going to go in with the bow staff again. To the. So who's all left? It's the chief who's got a chunk out.
And then
Over
there's the
the
scimitar
scimitar
guy
dude.
and the short bow guy.
Okay, I'm gonna do the chief again.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Yep, that hits.
think that hit.
You
Oh,
can-
what the fuck? Yeah.
That's an auto hit. So roll again for critical damage or auto.
So
kill.
do I click? Do I click the
If you
Yeah.
click
the
it,
bow staff thing again?
I think it will roll critical damage for you, possibly.
Yeah, if you click bow staff.
We can tell. Let's see. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Okay, so he's dead. You just smack him upside the head, and he just his eyeballs pop out and starts just bleeding everywhere.
Cause something decided to go right today. Murder went right.
And hold on 1 second. Fail. Succeed. The guy with the short bow, he just goes, "Oh my god!" He starts freaking out and he starts running into the woods. And the guy with the scimitar is he's a little phased, but he's not running away. And next to go is Bilge.
Since I was going after the short bow guy, can I close the gap even though he's running away?
Yes.
All right, let's take a swing at him.
Okay. That will hit. All right, so
Yikes.
you hit him in the back, and he just crumples to the ground and curls up like a little dead spider.
Like a little dead spider.
And scimitar guy appears to be frozen in the spot and too afraid to move. But he will just start swinging wildly at. Actually, wait. Lady Sebastian is in the fight, so I'll roll a 1d5. All right, that's going to be Espel.
Yay.
16. Does that hit?
So I'm at 4 right now.
Okay. And hang on. So Shortbow guy's dead. So it's going to be Lady Sebastian, and she's going to try to shoot a crossbow bolt, a hand crossbow bolt at the last guy, and that just barely hits. Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So yeah, she shoots a short bow or a short crossbow from her hand, and just like plugs him right in the face, and that's it. Boom, dead, right through the skull. And as soon as she does that, she says, "All right, I think that'll do it. Let's just keep moving. I don't want to see or look at these things any longer than I have to." And she gathers herself up and gets back into the carriage.
Anybody
I
seen
raise
their
my
pal
hand.
blue balls? That's what I'm calling blue from now on, by the way.
Bluebell pokes his head out and was like, "What? I was doing the background music."
I may not like her, but at least she can actually do something. And she kind of looks pointedly over at Blue.
Hey, if it wasn't for my music, who knows how the battle could have gone.
We probably still win, but at least.
So maybe we down one asshole. Still looking at Blue.
He just goes back to playing his music even louder.
Can't hear you. Raise his hand for high five. Oh, I want to high five Eleanor.
I'm still awkwardly standing there.
We'll give her a team high five. Being built.
Yeah, good game, good game.
By the way, Esfel, are you a dexterity-based character?
Let me look. For the most part, probably, but it's actually not my highest score.
Because I think your short sword is set to attack with strength. So if you change it to attack with dexterity, you might have a better type.
Is it? Oh, okay. Hold on.
Can you do that?
Which means I'm proficient.
If you click the gear next to the attack button,
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, short sword can be finesse, I think, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
and so you can apply that to your attack and your damage.
You just can't use a two-handed weapon as a finesse weapon.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
I can mess my way with the long sword, it's fine.
Not with that kind of attitude.
What do I know?
We have dexterity bonus, so it's a dexterity and intelligence focus.
All right.
Okay, fixed.
So is everybody hopping back in the carriage and continuing on their journey?
Yes, I'm Hampton.
I do a quick route through the bodies to see if there's anything valuable.
Always loot the corner.
So there's a scimitar, a short bow with 5 arrows, a club, and another rusty scimitar on the chief. Their armor's kind of ramshackle and just kind of thrown together. It wouldn't fit you anyway, and they don't have any money on them.
Well, wait, does the club can be used as like a monk, right? Like I'd still get all my stuff.
I believe it would count. I need to double check that.
A club?
It's just like a stick, right? Like a weird looking stick.
Yeah, you can use a club.
This one,
It's a
actually,
stick with like a mound on top, so it has to
Yeah.
yeah, this one actually looks like it was a table leg at some point.
I ask Village if I can take the club off of his hands, because he's the one who looted and I didn't loot. But I asked real nice. Hey, can I snag the club? Is that okay?
Knock yourself out.
Well, if things go right, I probably won't do that. Stats.
I'm just going to make a really quick dumping ground for you guys. Let's say club. Not worried about spelling right now. And short bow with
What page
5
is the equipment on?
arrows.
It's in the very back, right?
Equipment, yeah, it's further in the back. Why? You want to know what a club?
Yeah.
Hi, Beagle.
I got a quick
No.
book. Let's see, club.
So everybody should be.
1d4 bludgeoning
Yes, that sounds right.
for a club.
Everybody can edit this list. I'm just going to start throwing stuff in there if you guys, as a party, loot something. If you guys specifically loot something, let me know and just add it to your sheet. Or just grab it from the list.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I put accidentally. Let's try to fix it.
But,
Bitty.
I guess Aspel, she doesn't take the short bow, but she takes the arrows.
Okay.
So her short bow's fine right now.
You could double bow.
Explain to me how that would work.
I'm trying to figure out. Like, I feel like
Wait.
the attack on a short bow,
She-
the firing
she-
two would actually kill me.
I think like she can like do that. No, that would still. Well, maybe
I
she
don't know.
do that thing where she like does like a back, like a handstand, and then does it with her feet.
You said
could
you were
hold two
smart,
with, like, a tail.
so I thought you could work them at the same time.
What if you duct taped the two, or like used twine and like tied them, and then held them in one hand, and then shot
With a
two
little bit
arrows
of modification, I turned one
Yeah,
bow into
see?
5 guns.
Great ideas.
Turn one short bow into 5 guns.
They do actually make double bows where it's like a backwards facing bow on the front and the string goes around that and then it loops around the top of the bow proper, but they're not that much more effective than just a regular bow.
Yeah. Well, like, what I'm trying to figure out is if I was to do that, like, there's no way of, like, saying I'm shooting both crossbows at once.
Wait,
How
okay, are they
Roll20
short
works.
bows? Are they short bows or crossbows? Because crossbows you can totally do a little crossbow.
No, I'm a short bow. They're 2
Yeah.
short bows.
No, you can't shoot 2 short bows at the same time.
Yeah, it's like, I would like to see
Yeah.
me try, but
Can
But I
they
just
just
gotta
get
get good.
those crossbows?
Jeez.
Trying to say it's like time to do will be.
I'll just take the arrows.
Okay.
If someone else wants a short bow, they're more than free to grab it.
I can't use bows. It's against my religion.
Okay. So we're all back, right?
You're really devoted.
So- Everybody hops into the
Say
cart and it just sort of goes back on its way towards the estate. So
Blue,
almost-
why didn't you help us?
I did. I think that it was more important that I captured the moment in my mind so that I could tell the tale later.
But how could you? You weren't up close in the action.
Oh, but I was. I
It
was
means he wanted
looking.
to pansy out.
I was watching the whole thing from right here.
You know, just for your life future, you can't always, like, you know, live through other people's shoes. Sometimes you gotta step in those shoes and do stuff.
Well, I assure you that I'm very quick to get away whenever danger arises. One could say that I'm an expert at avoiding danger.
That's pretty cool. But sometimes danger can be fun.
Oh, Lady Sebastian.
Especially when your friends are, like, about to get hurt.
Danger can also be
you
very
just-
deadly.
Us getting hurt is fun.
I'm sure that you could handle yourselves. I've seen Lady Sebastian in combat before, and you all seemed like very capable warriors. I didn't want to get in the way.
Come on,
Or
Esvel.
maybe you just
Don't tell me
can't
you don't like
fight.
an adrenaline rush every now and again.
I missed that.
I said,
Can't fight.
I said, come on, Esvel. It's not like you don't like an adrenaline rush every now and again. Because he was saying that.
Yeah,
I mean, he was
no.
saying us getting hurt.
I'd rather just not get hurt.
Lady Sebastian says, "Oh, don't worry about your wounds. I'm sure someone at the estate can have a look at it, and you should all be fine. And you guys will get a long rest in on your way to the estate.
Cool.
I could use a nap and also a drink, and even some.
So, are we sleeping on this cart?
Yeah, this cart ride will count as a long rest.
Okay.
Who am I sitting next to?
Who do you want to sit next to?
Well, no, I thought we were sitting in the cart in the same order, right?
Well, you've
Yeah,
gotten
'cause-
back into the cart, so you can rearrange it if you'd like.
I don't know.
I like my spot. I have the corner seat.
Are
Unless somebody
her
else
feet
wants to be
on
my
my
foot
lap?
rest this time around.
Let's say Bluebell sidles up real close to Eleanor, and he's talking to her about, oh, look at this loot, it's so beautiful. It used to be an ancient elven thing. It was given to me by an elf from far away, and apparently it came from a time when elves were immortal and they wielded magic with such grace. And
The ancient elves created the guitar solo.
What? I'm sorry. Were you saying something important? I was trying to sleep.
In the meantime, during this conversation, Esmel takes out one of her ball bearings from her pack and throws it at Seth.
make
I have Esmel's and ball bearings. It's not my fault.
roll a 20 to
Just
see.
steal blue ball.
Roll
Are
a
you
d20
proficient?
for
Here, I'll
throwing.
just do it manually because I don't know how to pull specific dice on this thing.
But that is a long rest, right? We're getting all our spells back and stuff.
Yes.
Getting all spells. And did we get our hit points back?
Why do I pull up
Yes.
custom dice that I can roll here instead of like having to? Oh, there it is.
Cool.
Okay. And then I will roll. Okay, so Bluebell doesn't see it in time, so he can't catch it, but it smacks into his chest.
I give out a little. I snort a bit, so it's.
He hands it back to you and says, "Oh, milady, I believe that you dropped this."
Yeah, you wish it was just dropped. And she puts it back in her bag.
So
Dropped it on purpose towards your general direction, aiming to hit you.
my genital direction?
I mean,
In the
that's what you would
meantime-
think. Blue balls. I mean, blue balls.
In the meantime, Esmel just kind of hands her flask over to Mary.
Friendship. Friendship and united torment. I take a swing.
Yeah.
That's
So you guys are approaching the manor, and you guys can see that there are several apple trees all in a line. It looks like there's basically orchards on both sides of the path. It's not a paved path. It's just like a trail through the woods, but all the trees are arranged in a line, and they appear to be well maintained. Although, if you've ever seen apple trees, sometimes they look all gnarled and spooky. So in the dark, it's they look a little intimidating. Also, it's raining and it's thundering. And you pass a groundskeeper shack, which is here. It's just a little hut, kind of like Hagrid's house, but not like not circular. And you guys approach, and it's there's a patio type area, kind of like a southern plantation with giant columns. And an old man comes out. He's an old elf man. Comes out, and he's wearing a coat. He appears to be the butler. He opens the carriage door and he says, welcome, Lady Sebastian, and her guests. Please do come in from the rain, and I will bring you to the area where you will be made ready to see the Lord. This place is kind of big. think like not as big as like a palace, but like it's big. You'll see.
Sizable.
Sizable, yeah. Like the outside, you can just barely see the outside of it here with this white part. So like one corner is here, one corner is here.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty.
Thank you. I shall pass along your compliments to the Duke.
It's so homely. Like,
You mean homey?
yeah, homey.
Okay. Homely means ugly.
Well,
Oh.
I mean, context. So you guys are brought upstairs. I'll just reveal this. Actually, you know what? You guys are brought to the servants' quarters, where there's a large bathtub, and a bunch of other things. Oh, I just realized these are on the wrong layer. Hang on. There's a bunch of things in this area. A bunch of there's a few cots to sleep on, and some bathtubs, and various other things. And it looks like they're all prepared for you guys to get ready for a not necessarily a royal audience, but they're made to look you guys. They're made to make you guys look fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Look fancy.
Yep. So there's a bunch of elvish servants that are preparing the tub, and there's like a changing screen as well, separating the tubs. It appears that there's one for men and one for women. And Lady Sebastian shows you into the room and says, you'll need to get prepared, and you'll need to wear fresh clothing. The traveling clothes that you're wearing now are not suited for an audience with the Duke. So make yourselves ready, and I shall see you tonight. And she marches upstairs.
I don't like this place no more.
Come on, we have to at least look a little bit prison. A little bit prison. Trust me, this will be easy.
But I don't wanna.
We're already here. Where are you gonna go?
Yeah,
Walking out into the rain?
one of the elvish serving girls starts like tugging on your clothes and like trying to take off your cloaks and stuff. And,
On mine?
yeah, you guys.
On everyone's?
Yeah.
I push
And-
her away.
I welcome this gladly. I need a bath. It's gross, and I have blood all over my hands.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, we just committed many murders, and our clothes, and we probably smell like horse ass.
Bilge, Bluebell grabs your shoulder and says, "Come, we must go to this side of the room," and he pulls you to the other side of the changing screen.
Yeah, I've just been like wide-eyed since we got in here because I've never like seen something this big or
Lavish.
lavish.
And
And I just kind of like,
does your character have any facial hair?
No.
Okay.
How old is Bilge, by the way? I'm just asking this. Side reference. Is he like a teen?
He's like 24,
Okay.
which
Wow.
yeah, because like half orcs live like similar lifespans as humans do.
hmm
Okay. So, are you guys actively resisting getting ready for the audience?
The only thing Belle does is when the elven servant is pulling at her clothes, she tells her in Elven, "I can undress myself, thank you."
And she nods her head and moves on to the to one of the tub there. There's only 2 tubs, by the way. You guys have to share a tub, or take one bath after the other, I should say.
Okay, so there's 2 tubs for both the lads and ladies.
Yep.
Or is it?
And
Okay.
there's a screen separating a changing screen separating the 2 halves of the room.
Who wants the first bath? I ask. It's really obvious.
I'm still waiting.
I guess I'll take the first bath shift.
Okay. The tub's great. It's warm. It's bubbly. Smells like lilac.
Yeah, fancy soaps.
Yep, they have fancy soap. And they servant girls scrub you down rather coarsely, rather quickly. They don't even really give you a chance to
Enjoy the fancy soap.
or like do it yourself. They're just like they're here to make you clean, so they're just scrubbing you down, kicking you out. And then when you emerge from the tub, they dry you off, and they show you. They have a bunch of fine clothing set out on the bed, and they kind of like, all right, which one do you want?
I want the one that makes me look the hottest. I trust you.
Roll for hotness.
Roll for hotness. Roll dice for hotness. Metro.
Unfortunately, all right. So we got 1, 2. Okay, so one is just absolutely hideous. It looks like it's probably about 500 years old. The colors are all faded. Another one is like a little like moldy smelling, like kind of like mothballs. And the other one is okay. It's pretty good.
I'll take the okay one.
All right. Who's next in the tub?
Can I roll for hotness though?
I rolled for hotness and I got a 14, so it's kind of hot.
Okay.
That'll be based on your charisma.
Oh, okay.
And I guess I'll go next.
My charisma's pretty.
All right, same deal. The Elvish serving girls are just scrubbing you down. They're not really giving you a chance to do anything yourself.
Nah.
And again, same
Alright,
thing.
14.
It's like it smells like lilacs, but like slightly less like lilacs. And there's a bit of dirt at the bottom. It's kind of a grainy bath.
Yeah.
Nah.
And then
So there's two dresses left. One that looks really awful, like the worst fancy dress you could possibly imagine, and the other one is just an okay one.
considering the okay one smells like mold, my clothes normally smell like mold, I'll just kind of take that.
Cool. So, Eleanor, by the time you get into the tub, the water is not really that much cleaner. Not that much clean. Again, same deal. They scrub you down real fast. You not kind of really. There's like barely a lilac smell anymore, and you get the really ugly looking dress.
Can I wear my own clothes?
Um,
Can I persuade them to let me wear my own clothes?
The Elvish serving girls look at the dress and they're like, "All right, well, what do you got?"
My clothes.
Right, but like, what are they looking like?
I have some fine robes in my equipment.
Okay, yeah, they look at your fine robes and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, you can totally wear those."
Oh shit.
We gotta stop rolling.
Oh, there's no persuasion check needed.
Yeah, you don't have to persuade the slave.
You're clothed do all the talking.
You got 14.
Okay, I do have some fine robes in my equipment, so I'll use those.
Okay.
And I tell Eleanor she looks great. You look very good. I say
Thanks.
genuinely.
I guess.
So for Bilge,
I don't like it here.
for Bilge, you get first bath. Same kind of deal. The servant girls scrub you down.
Does he also smell like?
I get first bath? Sorry, Bluebell.
Yeah, Bluebell is chatting up one of the elves, and she's just kind of like giggling to herself and like, blushing, and he's telling her that she's the most beautiful elf he's ever seen, and I've traveled all across the world, and I would know a thing or two. So he's going off about that, so you just hop in the tub, and a few of the elvish girls are kind of like scrubbing you down, maybe looking where they're not supposed to every once in a while. But they're doing their thing, and they get you out of the tub, they towel you down, and they offer you a pretty nice looking nobleman's robe.
Does it fit?
Sure. It's already. They assumed that there would be a half orc coming, so they kind of assumed your size, and it fits. It's a little
like nice fit, though.
yeah, it's like a little snug in the shoulders, but like if you don't move them, if you don't move your arms, then you're fine.
Yeah, I think I've been like walking around mechanically, like trying not to mess anything up since I got here. So
Like a robot.
All right. So after everyone
But-
is
but I definitely put my armor on over the nice robes.
well, it's fancy garb, so you have to like put your arms in them.
Yeah.
My armor on over the
Oh
robes.
no, they immediately the elvish ghost goes no, you can't this is a special audience, you're not allowed to.
Well, I'm wearing my special armor for the special audience.
Bills, we're not getting into a fight.
You never know.
Yeah, the Bluebell's like, look, just there's nothing to worry about here. The whole place is guarded. Like nothing bad's gonna happen. We'll just do this thing, and then you can go back to wearing armor, no problem. Just like
They
fine.
always say.
So after your toweling down and all that, and shaves and haircuts if you want them, you're brought into the grand ballroom. It's basically just a big open area. There's some a corner with some table. In the corner, there's a table with appetizers and finger food and some drinks and things like that. And there's a few elvish servants walking around with trays. And it appears that there are several noble people. It's not filled, but there are quite a few noble people here. Some half-elves, some elves, some dwarves, a gnome, and a bunch of other humans. And as soon as you get there, Bluebell just disappears off into the crowd. So you guys are kind of on your own at the moment.
I think I bow like at every fancy-looking person that goes past.
Esbel kind of also vanishes a bit, and every person she meets eye contact with, she's kind of stares at.
I look very uncomfortable right now.
I sort of like.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just saying that I feel like really comfortable. I look like, at least I'm faking that I'm comfortable, very good at it, and I'm just like smiling at everyone and just very cordial. Like I'm in like my element,
Hmm.
ready to finesse.
So while you're waiting for basically somebody to tell you what to do, someone bumps into Eleanor. Doop. Boom. So there's a tiny little gnome, and she bumps into you. She's sorry.
It's okay.
She seems like super nervous. She's like twitchy. She's like,
It's okay. I hate it here too.
oh, good. I hate it. It's too many tall people.
Yeah. I mean, tall people aren't that bad, but they can be scary. I could see from your perspective. Are you okay?
Oh, yes. Just nervous. There's a ceremony or something going on, and it's just
Yeah, I hate ceremonies too.
Can we introduce ourselves to this tiny gnome child?
Sure.
Like, are we all like in a cluster to where we can be like,
That's up to you.
These are my friends.
I'm Temerity, my dear. I say like really nice, trying to like diffuse any nerves.
She bows quickly and hastily and goes, "Oh, yes, okay."
These are my other friends.
Mm.
The taller you are, the more she seems intimidated by you.
Don't be intimidated by my friend Biljo. Not the most talkative person.
I kind of like squat down, like on, so I can like get down to her level, and just say, "Yeah, this place is pretty stupid."
Lady Sebastian, who appears behind you, says, "This place is stupid. It is my home, dear."
And it's lovely. Just our friends here are
So?
versed in the ways of things. Like, I'm trying to like cover up the mistake really quick. Lovely home.
Thank you. My father's home is rather adequate for his position. I see you have met one of the royal counters from the Dwarvish kingdoms. This is Ella Skiz. She is usually not accustomed to being around so many tall people. You'll have to forgive her nervousness.
Easily done. Ella seems like a love, very nice. She's treated us perfectly and politely this entire time.
Ella just kind of goes, and like, agrees with you quickly. Lady Sebastian pulls you to one side of the room and says, "All right, well, there's a semi-formal award ceremony for you. We won't make any big announcements or anything like that. It's not a medal ceremony, but I would like to introduce you to my father and Duke of this area." Boom. So you see a tall, fair-skinned human and his wife. And they're standing next to each other, and they're chatting it up with some half-elf nobleman-looking guy. And as soon as he sees Lady Sebastian and you, he stops his conversation, excuses himself, and comes over to you. Says, "Ah, these must be the warriors who defeated the evil woodpecker. I hear that that was quite a feat. Which one was the one who slew the beast?"
Deep bow.
That would be my friend Asphel here. And I like push Asphel and be like, she's quite the good fighter. Like,
And I just kind of stand there quietly.
Well, it was no easy task, from what I hear. That thing had killed quite a many livestock, and it was causing quite a ruckus. I'm glad to be gone of it. Hopefully my farming town can get back to full production.
Can I like try and charm him? Like, sort of, I don't know, just make the social situation easier? Like, is that like a role?
That would be...
Would that just be a flat charisma check, or would that be like a persuasion check? That's not really persuading, it's just...
Yeah, like what would you be looking to do with it?
I don't know, I just don't want him to think it's weird.
It
Too late.
It doesn't seem like you would need to have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't have to do any kind of charisma check, because he seems to be on your side. Okay. Does anyone else have anything to say before he continues?
No.
Okay. Well, he clears his throat and raises his glass, and he says, everyone, these are the warriors who defeated the evil woodpecker of the forest. Let's all give them 3 cheers." And then everybody says, he goes, "Hip, hip," and everybody goes, "Hooray!" And that happens 2 more times, and then the band kind of kicks up. There's like 3 guys playing the lute, and Bluebell has joined them, and they're all having a jam session in the corner. And somebody comes around and passes you drinks.
I take mine eagerly. Oh, thank
Now,
Ezra kind of looks at the drink suspiciously because she doesn't know who poured it.
one of the elves kind of picks up on that and says in Elvish, like, "Don't worry about it. It's all good."
So I nod at her and just go ahead and drink.
Okay.
We're not gonna get. I say like we're not gonna get poisoned here. It's not like.
Do they have like an age limit in this area on drinking, where it's like frowned upon?
Nope.
Oh, how old is Eleanor? Like, turns out she's 30. She's like, she's 30.
No, she's 18.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, drinking laws on drinking are like, don't get drunk in front of the king. That's like about it.
That's the only
Or
law.
the-
It's like,
Yeah, and like being drunk in the middle of town might be frowned upon, but there's no like, a bar's not going to card you because they don't have cards.
where your papers? Like,
Okay, but I slowly sip it because I haven't drinking a lot of alcohol before.
It is crisp, sparkling apple cider, or apple wine. So it's wine made from apples. Tastes good.
Yum.
Lower alcohol content than regular wine, so it's like an ale. So you don't get too drunk.
Okay.
so you can drink like 7 of these little bitches and be okay.
My
Yeah.
parents wouldn't let me drink alcohol even though they had it all the time. At parties and stuff.
So Duke Sebastian says, anyway, after all this is over, I'd like to talk to you all about compensating you further. But I understand that you're looking for more money, but I might actually require the services that you provided for my daughter, namely that of combat and investigation. So if you would consider another job compensation, I think that would be very fair.
Depends on the job, good sir. Not that we would love to help you, but why don't we go over some more details first before we all agree? I feel like that's very fair.
Well, he pulls you into his study, which is connected to the ballroom. Oh, and for those of you who need to, there's a water closet right here, with running plumbing, something you don't normally see.
That's bougie. Oh boy.
So he pulls you into the study. It's like a large smoking room. There's books on the shelf and very plush, fancy chairs, and a fireplace that's up against the eastern wall. And he offers you chairs in front of the fire, and there's enough seating for everyone. He says, "Well, you see, I've been getting reports that there are bandits out past the orchards. There's a lake, and they've been hanging out there. They haven't actually caused too much problem, but I don't like bandits on my land, and if they do end up causing harm, they could hurt my farmers, they could hurt the arborist, they could steal from people on the roads, and it's just not good for my reputation to have them there. So I'd like for you to figure out who they are, what they want, and if they are in fact dangerous."
With all due respect, sir, don't you have guards? I was told this place was heavily guarded, very tact. Couldn't they deal with things beyond forest as long as they're under your employment?
We do have guards and things, but this is something that they've been bothering me about their wages and their hours, and this is something that I might be able to do through you guys, seeing as how you are essentially mercenaries or investigators or whatever you would call yourself. And it would be less expensive and less messy for me paperwork wise.
Less expensive.
Yeah, you get
So
the
this
sense
would
he's like throwing you a bone here.
We would be honored, Your Grace.
Excellent.
We will be compensated fairly for the amount of work. This isn't slaying a dragon for 5 gold coins is what I'm asking.
Oh no, of course not. Let's say what my daughter paid you to get rid of that woodpecker. That would be fair, wouldn't it?
So a flat 100 for the 4 of us.
Yes.
He means for the each of us. That's
Okay.
what she paid us. So it'd be fair that we got that same amount again.
No, it would be 100 coins for all of you, so 25 each. It's a lot of money.
Can I see if I can try to persuade him for like a little more? Because we were promised to try to get 100 each. Like that's what we were here for. Like for the woodpecker thing.
Yeah, go for a persuasion.
Okay.
Nope. He doesn't seem convinced.
Okay.
All right. So, I guess we like what? It's not like we have a choice not to take the job. I mean, we've come out this. We were promised compensation, and I did fight goblins. And if this isn't like a big old dragon, like it's just a few monsters, thought land hawk, and we did take out the wood, be a piece of cake, basically.
Yes, if you do find the bandits, I would appreciate it if you drove them off of my land. But I won't ask you to slay a dragon.
Drive them off. So that means you want them alive?
Oh, that doesn't matter to me. I prefer less bloodshed. I'm not a big fan of bloodshed, but I have seen my fair share of battles, and I know that sometimes you must have a heavy hand in these matters. I don't know if my daughter told you, but I rose through the ranks in the military myself, and I have actually done quite a bit of mercenary work, so I understand where you're coming from.
But as it is, you want to keep your political. So we should be handling this discreetly, I assume.
Yes, sure. Discreet works.
Okay. Well, I don't see any problems with taking the job, but I will have to.
Well, tell you what. It's quite dark and there's festivities, so let's leave it at that, and you can think about it, and maybe in the morning, you can we'll discuss it further. So he takes his leave and he goes back to the ballroom. And from the ballroom, you can hear that the music has stopped and that there's loud voices.
Like screaming loud voices, or just like
Angry loud voices.
Isabel kind of just finishes her drink and goes to go check out what's happening.
guess we gotta break up a fight, Bill. You called it.
You can see that the Duke has rushed over to his wife, where his wife is arguing very loudly with Lady Sebastian, Winifreda. It appears that the two are at odds about something, and Lady Wynn storms off in a huff.
I feel as if one of us should go after. That would be because she's kind of a friend, acquaintance. I mean, she's the person we have the most pull with as of right now. We should check up on her. Be considerate. Being in the good graces of one of the Sebastians would be probably helpful to our cause anyway. So boom, subjectivity. Should one of us go after her? Excited.
I can go talk to her.
So,
Okay, so you guys can catch up to her.
okay, I'll go with Eleanor to go talk with her, I guess.
Okay. And what are you guys going to say to her? She appears to be crying and angry.
Hey, it's okay. Things aren't that bad.
Oh, what would you know? You don't play the game, dear.
That's true. I,
Apparently, Sebastian isn't your biological mother, is she? Right? 'Cause she's the second one of the Duke. That's what the journal said.
Yeah.
Or do we not know that? Okay.
No, you'd find out if you asked around. Yes, of course. The lady is not my birth mother. She is. I am adopted. I don't know if it's obvious to you, but I am a tiefling, and we are not native to these lands. And my dearest mother is trying to kick me out. I have been de facto removed from the family by serving as the acting mayor of Goldenfield, but right now I'm basically not even in line. I've been kicked to the gutter.
Doesn't make any sense. Your father, the one who possibly in the first place, isn't going to do anything? And I'm like, that's ridiculous. Like, that's obviously fucking ridiculous. I'm just, like, huffy. And a little angry. 'Cause that's stupid.
My father loves me dearly, and I love him, but well, this has nothing to do with you. I apologize, and I'm sorry to trouble you with it. What did my father tell you? Did he offer you more money or a different job?
Different job. He told us you had a bandit problem.
Ah, yes. Well, I've heard that there are bandits from time to time, and well, if you'd like, I can join you in the morning, or you can go off on your own.
Could always use another pair of hands. Also, you have good aim with that class. You basically helped us, so it would be idiotic and also a waste if we didn't let you come along.
Excellent. Then I shall see you in the morning, and we can begin whatever it is that my father asked you to do.
Committing murders seems to be about the length of the job. Just killing bandits. It's nothing too complicated.
Well, she retires to her room, and a servant, an elvish servant, comes over and kind of points you in the way of the room where you guys had your baths in, and says, you guys can retire for the night if you guys wish.
I mean,
Do we have all our stuff back?
Yes.
I
Yeah, you guys can.
think we took it.
No.
They were robbed.
It's been safely moved to the servants' quarters. It appears that they moved everything there for you.
So, are we just all staying in the same room, or are we?
Yeah, you guys are all kind of bunking up in the servant house. Oop, whoops. You know what? It's great. You guys can wander around, figure things out.
Storage. Okay.
Yeah, DM made a mistake, so now I'm just, whatever.
Bug it.
Let's just say, like, the servants gave you like a little walk around.